Well, today's venue has a full name that is perhaps lesser known than its informal one. So today we're at Imola, or to give it its official title, the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari, named after their legacy. A beautiful tribute at a beautiful circuit. It's time, everyone, for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track, 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Antonelli, Verstappen, George Russell, and Hamilton. Piastri, Norris, Sainz, and Fernando Alonso. Lawson, Hadjar, Lance Stroll, and Albon. Bortoletto, Hülkenberg, Pierre Gasly, and Ollie Behrman. Ocon and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Drive-through penalty. You've got a drive-through penalty. DRS now available. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Is in the pits now. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Ronaldo. No. Thank you.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
Well, he's proved it time and time again. He is the competitor to beat. But the question is, can anybody stop him? And today the answer was no.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's